Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to Yehovah Lektakim out there laboring that are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. This is your brother Amar from the GMS Boise, Idaho camp coming at you with another update on this bird flu that is starting to have the same pattern as 2019 and leading into 2020. Really started around March, April of 2020, of the last lockdown / pandemic. And this is just another one of Esau's play to further destroy his own kingdom, because he has to bring the chaos to bring the solution. This is this order out of chaos, and this is also an election year. There's a lot of so-called political opponents, which we know both sides are a part of the same beast system, whether it be Republican or Democrat. But also, they don't want Trump to get in because of certain things that he stands for, and we understand that if something were to happen where they have another national emergency where the standing president has to stay in office because the country is in turmoil, Esau and the gun-toting patriots, the good old boys, are going to really tear shit up, man. They're not going to go for another lockdown. They're not going to go for another stolen election. They're not going to go for corruption in the government unchecked, which is why recently Joe Biden has had UN troops being shipped over here and stationed on U.S. soil in the lower 48 states for the sole purpose of civil unrest. So this is all planned to make the people, whether it be afraid, scared, so that they can do the demands of whatever the government is asking, however extreme it may be, to the point where they're going to tell you, you have to take this charagma. Not to get too off topic, but that's what this is all leading to. The crash of this current system and the implementation of the central bank digital currencies and the charagma. But Esau has to stage certain events like another pandemic, a war, the Iranian president just getting his helicopter so-called crashed. Still information is still coming out about that. But this is the second human case of bird flu linked to dairy cows found in Michigan. The first case was in Colorado. And also, I have some other articles to show you that there's another one in Australia. This is a Michigan farm worker. Again, this is the other human case. But this is another case of human bird flu has just been detected in a child in Australia. And apparently these people were a traveler from India. So bird flu from somebody who traveled from India to Australia, and a child in Australia had it. That's when they detected it from them traveling. This is another one showing that it's attacking your animals. Another play on Esau, because Esau knows everybody's got animals, so he's going to put the boogeyman to show you that, oh, look, your cats and dogs are going to die from it. But this is 4 more cats die of H5N1 bird flu in the U.S., 2 of them in South Dakota with no links to poultry or dairy cows. How the fuck do they know? Cats go everywhere, first and foremost. But again, this is just Esau's play on the people's fear. And this is one of the signs that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai told us to look out for, because this is another pestilence and another lockdown and just another tool that we have to blow the horn on, that Esau is going to use to go after the elect and, the nation of Israel, because his job is to bring the extermination type event, and it could come through the people that took the jump shot. They got that blood coagulating inside their veins, or whether it's going to come through a shock and awe campaign, because the next one that Esau brings is going to have to move quickly. He's going to have to do things to where people don't have time to react, where people are so scared, where people don't have the opportunity to say no, because he's going to play off that fear. He may play those videos like he did during COVID of people just falling over the street. But this one, he could have the blood coming out their eyes and nose and ears and mouth and people vomiting and blood explosively. He's going to have to step it up a notch for people to really believe him of how scary this so-called pandemic is for them to stay in their homes and capitulate to his demands. But this is the scriptures, because obviously everything is measured based off the scriptures. This is, roughly paraphrasing. He says, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest these things pass, roughly paraphrasing, because the scripture is our measuring stick. This is one of the most powerful, chapters of the Bible, Matthew 24:3. Matthew being 24, a very heavy chapter. This is, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And understand this, that the world is never going to end. There's always going to be a rulership here on the earth. The end of this world, meaning Esau's world. Job, pursuing to Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Well, the wicked is about to have their rulership ripped from them. This is verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, and again, I wanted to say that he's talking to his disciples privately. He's putting them on game privately, not in the open. He's breaking these things down to them. Verse 4 again, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. Verse 5, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. How many different doctrines there are of these different camps that claim that they have the truth, not to mention the Christian church or the Muslims, whatever they say Yahushua is. They're preaching a false narrative because they're not telling the truth. They say Jesus was the biggest prophet in the Quran. Christians say, oh yeah, Jesus was the Messiah. All that is false because they don't know who he really was. They don't know his name. First and foremost, to build a relationship with somebody, you get their name. They still got Jesus here, man. Come on. Verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And didn't we just see that Iran said, let us find out that the West or Israel was behind this? And it's going to be, those missiles are going to be flying, man. It ain't going to be those little 20 missile flurries that you see pop up on IG every time Iran gets mad at, or Gaza, I should say, gets mad at is the Lico hats. It's going to be a massive scale, a very big escalation to the point where Russia and the other allies of Iran would get involved. Verse 7. So these are things to look out for, because all this correlates to world chaos. And this is just another perfect example of the things Esau's bringing, man. So this is why you have to be on your watch, because people are not paying attention to the patterns that are happening again. Verse 6. And ye shall, Salakia, verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences, plural, more than one, and earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows, because guess what? All these things are just going to kick off Jacob's trouble, because Jacob's trouble is man, that's the great tribulation, the hour of temptation, the beginning of sorrows. Man, ain't nothing bright in that time, man. It's going to be survival, man. And praying Yahweh Bashem Yahushai have mercy on you to keep you alive till the night, till the next day, till the night, till the next day again, man. You don't even know if you're going to make it a whole day. That's a lot of time to speculate that you're going to be alive, and how hectic and how chaotic these things are going to be on a daily basis. You're going to wake up in the morning and be like, damn, I hope I make it to when the sun starts to go down, It's going to be crazy. And that's why we got to talk about these things, because I don't think people really realize how real these things are. Because, hey, man, if you ain't paying attention to this, it's because the Lord don't love you, really. Straight up. If you're not paying attention, you're in La La Land. At this point, it's 2024 and all these things are going on, and you haven't had the inclination to even want to do this. Count yourself lucky, Akim, and blessed, not lucky, blessed, that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has chosen you to be a part of and receive this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to the best of your ability, man. all being on one accord with the correct doctrine taught to us by the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, man. Men that have been studious for years while we were still in diapers, man. While our parents were in diapers, they've been doing this thing, man. So why wouldn't you, and it's been proven time and time again how accurate it is every day when we turn on the news. This is Matthew 24, and I'm going to start at 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. That's Yahweh. 37, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. 38, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. 39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Because, hey, man, these people are going to be on La La Land, because the 2/3, the majority of our people are not going to get it until it's too late. As scriptures say, the same must know it after death by pain. Because we understand that we are going through the fire right now. We're going through hell right now, having to see what we see, know what we know, and still be in this society, man. Have to hold our peace and still go along to get along. Put a fake smile on at work, Eat the slop food with fucking microplastics in it, man. But we do the best we can. We are not in that woe is me spirit, because we know our kingdom is right at the door, Akim. So don't let these things trouble you. Don't let these things keep you up at night, not even take a minute of sleep away from you, man. If you're doing the right thing. But if you're doing the wrong thing, hey, man, you better be checking your spirit and, talking to myself first and foremost, because this is not, oh, I got it and I'm always good. No, this is a daily thing that you're always self-examining yourself. You're self-examining conversations you've had with even people in the world. Did I say the right thing? You're moving very wise. You're not interrupting men speaking when even you're at your work, man. You say, hey, I'm sorry, I interrupted you, man. Go ahead, man. Look at how they look at you, man, because people don't move like that. We move different. We're in the world, not of the world. So when we see these things and we see the so-called bad news, we see good news, because we see that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to get their glory. They're going to get their glory, man. Yahweh and Yahushai, the 12, King David, man, all the men that deserve to be praised so much that we know that we would, man, the world is really going to know, man. And these men are going to get their glory, man. Obviously, Yahweh not being a man, but, they're going to get their thing, because this is the most powerful spirits in the world, and everybody's over here disrespecting them, man. Most powerful powers, and people are over here in La La Land, man. That's why the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has to bring it so heavy on these people during the time of Jacob's trouble, to show them that he ain't fucking playing, man. And people think the Lord is just some, fairy tale, that there's just, oh yeah, he's over there and we do this and we do that. Oh, it's funny, huh? Yeah, it makes me feel good sometimes. That's even if they care, man. Nowadays, the Bible? No, I don't know. People don't know anything about the Bible, man. So count yourself blessed that you're a part of this truth. You have access to this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, And, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, because stay vigilant, because these things are coming and they're coming quick. Just like 2019 to 2020, man. People are not going to know where to go. They're going to panic. Start buying fucking toilet paper and bullets again. But anyway, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the beloved elders and the apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to all you hopeful elect Akim that are out there laboring, that are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. Till next time, Lord willing.